We've been here for what? 4 days?
Yeah.
5 days now. Got a lot done.
Yep.
We had a whole collection of bikes come in from a client. He wants us to sell all 7 of them on our auction site. All of them needed some service work. Steve flew out here from LA to help me. It's going good.
Got a lot of them done.
I keep disappearing because my wife didn't come, and you know how that works. If your wife doesn't come with you,
Shit happens.
yeah, shit happens. That's right. That's exactly right. Well, you know, someone once told me it's easier to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. So
Right.
I snuck out this morning. That same gentleman that's giving us all these bikes to sell let me borrow his truck, and I went to pick this up. This toolbox is not for the garage. So Iconic East is essentially a bed and breakfast, motorcycle resort, if you will. Big long dream of mine, one of my crazy dreams I come up with often. So I wanted the man cave upstairs, which is essentially my pool and billiards room,
pool.
right? I needed somewhere to put the TV on. So this is gonna, somehow, some way, we're gonna get this thing upstairs. And it's got everything I need because it's got power and it's got a beer opener.
Beer opener, of course. Because, you know, pull tabs, no, bad. Pull tabs, bad.
Oh my God, nobody knows what pull tabs are. All right, so anyway, so while I was doing that and dealing with getting the toolbox and all that stuff, Steve was out here getting the bikes running, the last 3. Steve, this one's a runner?
This one's a runner.
All right, let's hear it real quick. All right, so this is an 1198S. It's going to go on the auction site. It has a actual R motor in it. So more on that later. That was cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's keep this video going. So this is a very rare, very special 916 SPS. I believe it was the first year one, and I think, and I got to check my stats, but they only brought 50 in that year. So it's kind of a rare bike. The only downside to it is it was a track bike for a long time, put back to street, so that's probably going to diminish the value. Has this really trick magnesium swing arm on it though.
Yeah.
Which is badass. Oh, you know what? The other way to tell, I just remembered, the other way to tell that everything matches is it's got the 996 motor in these. So we'll double check the VIN number or motor number as well. Okay, can I hear it start? Real quick, before, I wanted to mention on the video earlier, look how large this header is.
This thing is huge.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You could literally lose a baby in this thing. Look at that. I mean, you know, my fist compared to it, it's just crazy how wide it is. Cool turbo system. He actually has a receipt for the turbo system that goes with the bike too. All right, moving on here. Here's a Kramer. This is the 690. This is my partner Abby races at a bunch of ARMA events, or starting to anyway.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
You're on fire today, baby. Come on. That's so sick. Nice job. Really stellar job. So Steve's been so much help to me this trip. I can't even begin to thank him for what he's doing. We've had some great dinners. We've had lobster. We've had steak. We had all the good stuff.
Yep.
And he
Chips.
told me he's going to stay with me for a couple more days because another customer said some bikes might be coming and my TLRs might show.
Yeah. Gotta have those.
Yep. So with that said, Steve's going to stay with me for a couple more days. I was already planning on going Saturday, but now I'm going to stay for a few more days myself, or I'm shorten my trip. But Steve, I was talking to my wife this morning. We're going to use some points. And we're going to upgrade your butt to business class. You and me flying business class.
I haven't done that before, so that'll be fun.
You've never done business class?
Never.
Ever?
Have I ever been in business? No. Yeah.
It's cool. Well, you and me, we're having short ribs on the plane. Here, let's, real quick while the video's going, let's do a trip downstairs. I know you've seen this already, but this is also for YouTube. So let me show you what we've been up to. I don't have a bike with me right this second, but check this out. Just lift this thing out so I can reach it. There we go. Got a metal plate up here so I can use a magnet to stick. I gotta glue that plate down still. Come down here with this ramp right there. And that's how we get the bikes down. This is the main reason why I wanted this property, this basement. This basement's almost 3,000 square feet. We'll give you another tour of the entire property once we're ready to leave. We still gotta do some cleanup. But here's all the bikes from my friend Scott that's staying with us, with his wife at the lodge. She's enjoying the view. Got kayaks and Sea-Doos for them to use. This is a GSX-R 1000. A bigger Kramer, I think the 890 if I remember right. An 888 with, I forgot motor he put in this one. I think 996, I gotta look back to that one. And then my favorite, this one. I kept calling it a Paul Smart, but because I saw Paul Smart parts, but it's actually a Sport Classic with Paul Smart. And I believe that it's got some motor work too. So we'll define all that in the auction site. The Groms, these are for our guests to use. I had them down here because I was playing with a lift. Bunch of parts for Iconic Moto Market, which is launching soon. There you have it, a bunch of parts already. These are all mostly Ducati stuff there. Some games if people want to play that. And one more time, this is the best part of this whole trip. Here we go. It's pretty fast too. My buddy Scott did a great job. I'm gonna build a little piece of diamond plate that fits right there, that goes on there. I've got a really, I wanna put some, a door that says the Iconic Vault with some nice big bolts and hardware on there to cover that door. Oh. Kind of tired just thinking about the shit we still have to do, stuff we have to do.
Yeah, got a lot.
All right, one more look. Oh, and this trailer, I keep mentioning it's part of the whole package deal. That is actually selling separately. We have a couple guys that are interested in it. Really cool ultimate track trailer. One more look at Iconic East as a whole. What we're calling our Moto Resort. So beautiful spot and a bunch of events to come, and our own little private beach down that way. All right, Steve, let's get ready for lunch.